The American Egyptian Women of Influence podcast aims to be the American Egyptian culture podcast of choice. We believe that our knowledge and our participants' stories will greatly enhance understanding of both cultures. I'm Karen Leggett Aburaya. My guest today is Hanan El-Badri, foreign correspondent with a long list of awards and accomplishments as a journalist. Hanan, what prompted you to become a journalist?
Let me tell you that my career is part of my body, it's part of me, and I loved always to be a journalist. Uh, and also, I think my career kind of my hobby as well.
And what are some of the misimpressions or stereotypes about Egypt and the Middle East that you most like to address when you're reporting in the United States?
Sadly, whatever going on Egypt, I think it happened after 9/11, and it's not toward the Egyptian only, but toward the Muslims and the Arab world. That issue is very sensitive. As a reporter, I should cover the news and reflecting whatever happening as. But recently, I had a discussion with two of my colleagues about how the journalist can make difference by adding kind of touch he knows better about. And I think still covering the news meaning reporting and at the same time getting some lights on the positive issues and the bright colors.
What are one or two stories that you have covered in your career that are most memorable for you?
I have actually many, but I'm recognizing the visit to Guantanamo on 2004 and the coverage of the peace process since Madrid uh, early 90s until now. Nothing, of course, happening, and we are waiting for the deal of the century, which is I don't think it will be fair to the one of the parties, but those are the most especially on Guantanamo. I was the first one, even with a group of journalists visiting there, to be allowed to enter the most dangerous detainee cells in Guantanamo.
I want to circle back. I understand your love of writing and telling stories started when you were very little and was influenced by your mother.
Correct. And I thank my mom every day because she started teaching me how to read and write since I was like 5 years old, or even may earlier. And on the age of 10, she gives me the first opportunity to love to write and to read, which it was kind of novel. And on age of 16, I guess I was the youngest, the kind of famous prize for the short stories writer in the Mediterranean.
And you continue to win many awards, and we wish you many more as your
Thank
career
God.
continues. Thank you very much, Hanan.
Happy to.